big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. So here's the thing. I've been finishing a lot of things recently. And there's a lot of things I still have yet to complete. Look, I know that sometimes I may sound repetitive, or it may sound like I'm repeating myself a lot of the time, and that's what repetitive means. But I like to talk about things that are passionate towards me, whether that is getting into playing video games, getting into watching TV shows that I've never watched before, watching movies I've never seen before, whether that be here at home or in the theaters, listening to albums or songs or things of that nature, in any shape, passion, any way, shape, or form, whether that be on Apple, whether that could potentially be on Pandora, which is a streaming form of music. But the point of today's vlog is that I finished two things. I finished watching Cursed, which is that show that I mentioned. We'll get more into that tomorrow. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. And I might have already started Bridgerton by the time this vlog goes up. Here's the thing, and there's also other things that I've finished as well. Like I finished the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game. We're completely done with that now, so it's time to move on to the next game, which is Resident Evil 4. And then when I'm done with that, I'll probably go back to Gollum. And then when I'm done with Gollum, I'll move on to WWE 2023. And then after that, we'll play Witcher. But Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. But there are other things I'm doing as well. It's not just playing video games. It's not just watching TV shows or movies or things like that. It's also, watching YouTube videos. I finally fully caught up. That's another thing I finished. I fully caught up on Erika Nagashima's, all of her videos on her channel. And now I moved on to Call Her Daddy, with Alexandra Cooper. And it's a podcast, a visual podcast that she does every week. And once I'm done with that channel, we're going to move on to the next channel and so forth and so on. But I like to do a bunch of things at once. But like I said, I have completed 3 things that I wanted to complete, which is the video game, the next TV show that was on my list, and one YouTube channel so far. Now, who knows what's going to happen next in regards to when I complete the next video game, which is Resident Evil 4, the remake, the new one. And then see how things go with Bridgerton, and then once we move on from Bridgerton to the next show, and the next show, and next show, and next show, until we don't have any more shows left, and no more video games to play left, and no more YouTube videos to get fully caught up on. But yeah, that's what I've been doing recently, at least for the first 14 days or 13 days, however you want to look at 14. Today's January 14th. And yeah, so that's all I have for you all today. So there's a couple of birthdays we have today, so let's just get into it. I want to wish Kelsey Kalmine a happy 25th birthday, Alana Bowden a happy birthday, and Grant Gustin a happy birthday. And that does it for birthdays today. There are no birthdays on YouTube, but there were 3 on other social media platforms. And I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog. And bye-bye.